Hi, Grace. Mr. Parrish here. I'm going to give you some feedback on the identity paragraph assignment. You can access this view as well as the grade marks and the other things in it, and this and any other Turnitin assignment, by returning to the original assignment submission in Turnitin. If you click on a little blue pencil icon next to the grade, it'll take you to the feedback studio, and once you're there, I don't really see what I'm seeing here, but you can open up the grade marks and for the various items there. I just say right now, I think your paragraph as such is really underdeveloped. Basically, not so much that it's a paragraph you don't have a lot to talk about, but it just lacks the kind of structure that you're going to want to develop in going forward. So, for instance, you begin with this. This is clearly, I think, more of in the spirit of the original forum post than the more formal paragraph that I was looking for in response to that, the development of that forum post into something more like the academic paragraph outlined in class. And the kind of informality of Fort Wayne, Indiana, not in capitalization, commas around Indiana, obviously, those sort of things. So basically, in addition to kind of formatting the paper, double space everything, Times New Roman, all of that sort of the uniform of our course. And, those things were spelled out in the assignment. I think it's also important that you think about how you might have gone about organizing this or developing this paragraph around some major ideas. So the "Hello, I'm Grace Juergens" is not so much an effective topic sentence. I mean, it again, if there were a response, introduce yourself in the forum, yeah, that might work. But the assignment is really getting at that sense of identity. What are the experiences or the interests, that sort of thing, that have shaped you and your identity. Now, you certainly touch on some significant things, the issues with mental illness, the PTSD, your elementary school experience. Those are things that challenges for anyone, and I'm sure that you've worked hard, and that art has been an important aspect of dealing with those challenges. So as far as developing this into a paragraph, a more academic paragraph, a topic sentence that introduces this idea of multiple identities, and then maybe thinking through, in a progression of ideas, as someone who struggled with mental illness, someone who has struggled with, some school experiences, but ultimately that role, that identity of artist, which seems to be the thing that right now is giving you some peace of mind, or at least experiences, as you put it here a couple of times, help you escape from those issues. So that would give it the kind of structure I think you would need, but also keeping in mind that each one of those becomes kind of mini paragraphs in and of itself. When you talk about PTSD, you might talk about what that is like. If you were comfortable explaining maybe what some of the episodes that led to it, again, that would be your decision. Hard to make friendships and being bullied. I think maybe the idea of moving from one place to another might have been a part of that as well. So those are all experiences that you can develop when in the right order. I would say that the part that's really probably most underdeveloped then is, the art part. I mean, when art can means lots of things to different people. So what are the mediums of art that you work on? Do you do portraits? Do you do figures, still life, that sort of thing? Is it painting that you do, or is it other kind of art, or a combination of art? So I think all of those are things you could draw from. And you could also look ahead. I mean, if you were studying fine arts at RCC, then what are your goals with that? Ultimately, do you want to be an artist, museum curator? What kinds of work would you like to do with that type of degree? So that might be the C. The art might be the B, and the struggle part of this might be the A. So those are some ideas. But as we go forward, the important thing then is to, I think, paragraph by paragraph, is at least have a plan. The plan begins with a topic sentence, and then what are the ideas that are all related back to that topic sentence. Okay? Well, if you would do me the favor of sending me an email that you've received the feedback, we're able to access it and understand what I'm talking about. And of course, for any comments I've made on this or any assignment going forward, feel free to reach out to me with any questions. Thanks.